All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel where I talk about the Chicago Bears in tonight's video. 4-2 in the bye week is crazy for the Chicago Bears to be heading into the bye week, and I'm almost eager because of what we've seen. The Chicago Bears are on a 3-game winning streak. Caleb Williams looks like what we thought Caleb Williams was going to look like. Shane Waldron, DeAndre Swift, the offensive line. There's cohesion. There's efficiency. They're putting up 30-plus points. The defense is still the defense. My only concern with this team is when can Kyler Gordon get back defensively? Hopefully there's nothing severe there. I don't want to talk too much on it because we're still waiting for further updates. But yeah, man, this is just such a fresh breath of air and a change of pace from the Chicago Bears we've seen in years past. It feels like usually around the bye, or during the bye week, I should say, it's like, all right, here's how the Bears can get back on track, right? This is what we should expect moving forward. This is what we need to see fixed. And now it's like, damn, dude, when can we watch Bears football again? So Caleb Williams, career high 4 touchdown passes, his second best passer rating, 124.4 against Jacksonville in London less than 1 week ago. In fact, Caleb became the first Bears quarterback to have 3 consecutive games of 100 passer rating or above since Josh McCown back in 2013. Absolutely crazy. So welcome back to the channel. Obviously, we're talking about the Chicago Bears in tonight's video. But before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Bears and NFL content. Try and get this video to 100 likes, folks. That would mean the absolute world to me. So let's get into it. All right. Okay, here's just like some fun, deep, advanced analytical statistics for Caleb Williams for all my fellow football nerds out there. Caleb ranks second in traditional pass rating, second in completion percentage, fourth in total EPA per play, seventh in first downs per attempt, and second in tight window completion percentage over the past 3 weeks, all according to True Media. So one big notice that you have all seen is the running game. And now, like, DeAndre Swift, it was actually crazy. When DeAndre Swift first got signed by the Chicago Bears this past summer, this past offseason, it was a really big deal. And it was actually a little bit surprising, considering they drafted Rashawn Johnson and Khalil Herbert was still on this roster. And now, we're 6 weeks into the season, wondering if Khalil will be on this team post-trade deadline, a little over 2 weeks from now. DeAndre Swift is such a high energizing, game-changing player. You get him out there in open space, and he's going to demonstrate why you signed him. And the Bears' offense was in complete disarray for the first couple of weeks of the regular season. There was glimpses, there was flashes, but we did not see it at a consistent basis outside of maybe a couple of consecutive possessions in a quarter. And DeAndre Swift was getting ragged on Twitter. He was getting ragged on talking media, saying this was the worst signing of free agency. What it was Ryan Poles thinking. Fantasy football Twitter gurus are saying, yeah, he's a clear-cut candidate. DeAndre Swift, 4th in the league in rushing since week 4. The line has been a huge reason for that. The offensive line, 7th in pass block win rate per ESPN, and 2nd in run block win rate in the last couple of weeks since week 4. In weeks 4 to 6, DeAndre Swift is averaging 2.41 yards per contact. That's the fifth best mark across the entire National Football League in that span. And then back in week 1 to 3, he was at 0.14 yards per contact, which was 43rd out of 46 qualifying running backs. And it's helping Caleb Williams and Shane Waldron. It's helping everybody. The offensive line improves, the run game improves, the coaching, the play calling improves. You're not in third and long, you're in second and manageable, third and manageable, third and short, third and 2. And we've started to see, especially in the last 2 weeks, Shane Waldron get a little bit deeper in that bag of tricks, okay? Now I've got a comfortable Caleb Williams. I've got Caleb in rhythm. I've got Caleb with confidence. Let's try and do stuff a little bit out of pocket here. And it's just really helping Caleb. And you're seeing it, especially against the blitz. In wins against the Rams and Carolina, and I know it's not the best defenses in the National Football League, but Caleb didn't pick his schedule. The Bears didn't pick his schedule. Caleb was 17-19 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns against the blitz, according to PFF. Williams' total QBR of 88.4 against Jacksonville led all quarterbacks in week 6. Especially that Jacksonville win, man. I hate hearing about how bad this Jacksonville defense is. I hate hearing about how bad the Jacksonville Jaguars is. London football games offensively, it typically is not even a thing. And Caleb and the Chicago Bears just threw for 4 touchdowns, had 5 scoring drives, and put up 35 points after scoring 0 in the first. A couple of plays go a little bit different. Chicago's easily putting up over 40 in that football game. And then finally, we'll touch on this here. I was reading an article from the Athletics Bears writer Adam Johns, and here's what he had to say. One of the best aspects of Williams' recent improvement is that it has included spreading the ball all around to his best weapons on offense. Every week there's a new storyline at receiver. This week it was Allen and Kmet catching 2 touchdown passes each. Last week against Carolina, DJ Moore led the Bears in touchdowns and receiving yards. A week before that against the Rams, running back DeAndre Swift led the team in catches, touches, and yards from scrimmage. In week 3 at the Indianapolis Colts, Rome Odunze had the team best 112 receiving yards. So after 6 weeks, the Bears have 5 players with at least 15 catches, and Cole Kmet's 289 receiving yards are the 3rd most by a tight end this season. Cole Kmet, I'm glad he had his finally coming out party, or that sounds a little bit weird, just implanting him, still sounds a little bit weird, inserting himself as probably the most underrated, under-talked about tight end in the National Football League, and he's been as consistent and reliable in the last year and a half especially. But that was the whole draw to this Bears offense heading into this season. We're in this day and age where you need weapons offensively, no matter who your quarterback is. That was the big riff against the Bears owner and management staff in the Justin Fields era. And so you have DJ Moore from that, Carolina #1 pick trade from 2 years back. You still have Cole Kmet, but they revamped everything else, right? You draft Rome Odunze at pick number 9. You trade, still one of the craziest trades I saw the entire offseason. Bears trade for Keenan Allen? What the hell? That was crazy. And then, it took him a little bit. He got injured for 2 straight games, and then he had 2 phenomenal, not easy touchdown passes this past weekend. And it's just, you got all of these playmakers, DeAndre Swift, you got all of these weapons. And that's what you need to do. That's the blueprint for having a rookie quarterback, especially with such a good defense. And Matt Eberflus being a defensive-oriented, defensive-minded head coach, and he's done such a phenomenal job on that end. If you have a rookie quarterback, first pick, last pick, don't matter. You need to surround him with weapons all over the place. And now you're seeing that pay dividends. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Bears and NFL content. We probably won't post a Bears video for a couple of days because of the bye week. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you when you see you. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. But folks, give me a team grade rating for the Chicago Bears through the first 6 weeks of the regular season down below. Peace.